Hello, continuing on with our work in area and volume, we're now looking at page 247 in your books, and we are looking at the volume of objects. So our volume of a rectangular box, and only for a rectangular box, is going to be the length multiplied by the width multiplied by the height. So volume is equal to length multiplied by width multiplied by height. We already know this formula from work that we've done in maths before. So if we put it into practice, in question 1 part 1 on page 247, we have our rectangular box, and what we're going to do as always is draw a sketch of our picture, write down the formula that's connected to it. So volume is equal to length multiplied by width multiplied by height. I'm going to write down what information I've got. I'll say my length is 7 centimeters, my width is 5 centimeters, and my height is 3 centimeters. I write down my formula, I write down the information I'm given, I draw the picture. These are critical steps. Now what I'm going to do is sub into my formula and see if I have enough information to solve it. So volume is equal to length 7 multiplied by width 5 multiplied by height 3. And when I put that into my calculator, I find that I get 105 centimeters cubed. Now this is cubed, area was squared, length is just the unit, and the reason this is cubed is because I've multiplied three things together. So I've multiplied centimeters by centimeters by centimeters, so I have centimeters cubed. So we must know by heart that volume is going to be in units cubed, in the same way as area is units squared. So that's all we need for our steps in question 1 part 1. And then if we go to question 4 part 1, we have same page, question 4 part 1. I have my diagram drawn here, and I'm also told that the volume, told beneath the picture that the volume is 35 centimeters cubed, and again we can see our cubed unit there for our volume. Now I'm going to write down the other pieces of information that I know, and I'm also going to write down my formula so I can see that I have a rectangular box. So I have my volume is going to be equal to length by width by height. Not a very good W. Length by width by height. And now I'm going to write down the information that I know. So I have volume is 35 centimeters. My width is going to be X centimeters. My length is going to be 5 centimeters. And my height is going to be 2 centimeters. So I've written down all of the information I've been given, and I've written down the formula that I can see for the type of shape that I've got. So I know that for a rectangular box, the volume is given by length by width by height. So let's sub in our information and see if we're able to solve. So volume is 35 is equal to length is 5 multiplied by the width is X, given to us in the picture, and the height is 2 centimeters. So I can multiply 5 by 2 here, and I get 35 is equal to 10x. X is what I'm looking for, so I want to get x by itself. So I divide both sides by 10. And I get 3.5 is equal to x. And I go back to my picture and see I had centimeters for my length, so x is the width of my box, and it's in centimeters. And that's what we need to be able to do for now.